Hello, junk journaling friends. It's Amanda again. Amanda's Junk Journals. It's morning here and it's freezing. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you are keeping warm, and I hope everyone is not sad. My sad people out there, hope you're getting through this winter. And you know, that's the most important thing, especially if you're sad. Just get through it. We want you here. Stay with us. That's the most important thing. You're doing great. So, the book we made, the cover, I am loving it more and more. We have this ripped, so I need to make a little spine cover, and I picked out a few fabrics, and I narrowed them down to these two last night. I couldn't stop working on it. I had to tear myself away because I want to do this all on camera, and I was way too tired last night to turn my camera on. So I have this option, a blue flower, and I was thinking I could, you know, pair it with a pink because I have a lot of pink in this. This one looks good. I like that one. And I have my 3 signatures that we made together, and they stick out just perfectly, just a tiny bit. I really love it. So that is an option. What do y'all think about that? Could work. I mean, because I do have blue. I love blue. Blue is kind of my go-to, obviously. And then I have this with the pink flowers, which I think really goes. Well, let's see. And with this one, I feel like it's kind of a dark contrast with the white, but maybe that's okay. I could go with a light tan color thread or white. Pink could be all right. This is a very bright pink. I mean, it could. And this is still beautiful. Kind of like that. What do you think? Now, I really thought I'd just be able to decide. I don't know why I thought that. I give myself a lot of credit. Deciding is not my forte. Okay, but I also made this, it's a piece of graph paper, if you can't see. And I started making the holes. But I was in the living room with my family. They were watching football. I needed to figure out if it would fit these. So what I'm trying to say ineloquently is that if I make the holes for the signatures too wide, these will be only held in by one strand, and I didn't want to have to do 5 whole pamphlet stitch, but I think I'm going to have to because these are so narrow. Or I could switch them out for more normal sized sheets of scrapbook paper. But the other thing is that I don't want to take a lot of time with this. I have so many projects. I don't know what happened, but I have so many projects I want to share in January that I really don't want to spend a lot of time on this. And I was thinking I would just go ahead with my tiny little scraps. All right, so first of all, let me just decide. I kind of like this fabric better, but this is kind of just jarring to me. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna go with this blue and the white background with this pink, this rose, this dark maroon, whatever color it is. Because, again, this is supposed to be quick. I'd have to cut this and measure this. I only have to cut this once because it's pretty much exactly the size. Don't be sad if I chose wrong. It's all right. There'll be more junk journals in our future. I guess I'll just do the 5 hole pamphlet stitch and not be such a, can I say weenie about it? Is that an acceptable word to use online? Sorry. I have very foul language, I've been told. That's just part of me. Okay. So I'm going to measure this and cut this. Oh, that doesn't cut very well, so they will. It's nice cotton fabric. Vintage cotton fabric. Copyright Peter Pan Fabrics Incorporated. Cute. Cutie cute. Okay. And I love a torn edge. That makes me happy. That is going to be so cute. I love the selvage. Is that the right word? Maybe I'll move this down so all of that can be shown on the back. I think that's super cool. Okay. Now I'm going to glue it. I'm going to glue it, and then I have another project planned. So this, oh gosh. Yeah, I'm just going to use Elmer's. I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't offend anyone. I feel like it would be offensive to people that are very into glue. I have found that Elmer's, if you work with it properly, carefully, it actually does a really good job. But you have to be careful. I love how I'm whispering this like it's a secret. Kind of is a secret. I forgot to clean my brush, so it's like a piece of cardboard. And cardboard works pretty good too. Okay. It's gonna soak through this thin fabric, so you just have to make sure it's all even. That is kind of my secret. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. And hopefully my brush will soften up. Probably not going to. And the fabric is so sturdy. I'm really into this whispering here. Okay. I need to get it really good into these crevices. And really smooth it out. Because you don't want it to be gloppy. Okay. And then, I don't know why I keep saying that. Like that. Okay. Really, really smooth it out. Oh, I really need to clean up. I need my bone folder. I found it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nice bone folder. Great tool. Not really necessary. You can do this with a piece of cardboard or your fingers. That part needs to be glued. Very carefully. All the way to the edge. That's nice. Very nice. Alright. I don't know why, but I am super excited about posting every day and making. And usually after Christmas, I am so depressed and worn out and sad that I just survive. So, totally get seasonal affective disorder. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna set this out to dry. And while that dries, I'm going to take another sip of Coke. And I'm going to put my signatures over here. And I can mark this if I wanted to. Where's my pencil? I can just use this pen. Okay, so about an inch-ish down. I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna match up these holes to these holes. The top holes is center holes. And I'm just gonna fold it, and then wherever that lies will be the next holes. I'm gonna just do it in half. Again, so that's, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here will be the bottom holes, and then I'm going to fold the bottom holes to the top holes, or the middle holes, and wherever that lands will be the bottom middle holes. And I'm doing it all on the same line, which I can't see right now. Okay, there it is. Okay, so that will be my guide for both the spine and the inside of the, I'll just fold it in half to do the inside of the signatures. So this is my preferred method these days. I just take a piece of graph paper to do that for both. And then by the end of it, it's so used, I just throw it away. Okay, so the next project is going to be trying to make fake aged tape. So so see, this tape is perfectly aged. It looks kind of yellowish. You can see really well in here. This is aged tape. This is what we're trying to achieve. Okay, and of course I got this idea from 2 videos, which I will link below. Now, in the tutorials that I found, you're not supposed to use magic tape. You're supposed to use old transparent tape, just plain transparent tape. So I don't have transparent tape, so I'm going to use, I'm just going to try it and see what happens with this magic tape that I have on hand that I got for Christmas presents. I'm going to cut that little green piece off. Okay, so I have some plastic. We're going to apply the tape to plastic and then see if the materials I have on hand will work, which are not the recommended materials. Okay. I'm going to do a few smaller pieces, and then I'm going to do some larger pieces. Okay, and also you're supposed to have like alcohol inks, and I do not have alcohol inks. I do have them on order. So I'm going to see if using what I have, just the ink pad. I have vintage photo, and then I have brushed corduroy, little miniature pad, and then I have some yellow, like, oh, that's a lid to something. I should put that back. And I have my inky pad and a ink brush. And I'm gonna see why they say not to use it. How bad is it? I really guess I don't need to do a whole page. I trust my sources, but I'm curious. very curious person. I want to know why it is not recommended. This is probably most likely going to be the worst. Okay, we'll save this for the real deal. Let me first use my inky pad with my favorite ink, and I'm going to ink it a lot and just ink it up. Is it doing anything? I don't know. Oh, there's some ink. Should I add water? Water. I don't know. I mean, it's coloring it. It's not very great. I don't know. Maybe I need water. Do I have water? No. Don't have water. I'll have to put you on hold again. This color is more yellowy. Let's see. Okay, and the two videos I watched, which again I can't remember the names of. One of them, you just plopped it down, and the other one used like a brush across. Let's see if this brush does anything. I'm not really pleased with these blending brushes for what I'm using them for. Let's see. Let's see if we need some more yellow. Oh, I'm gonna make a mess. Oops. Ooh. Like that adds a lot more color. Am I ruining my ink pad? Probably. Sorry. Whoa, too much yellow. Yeah, definitely needs a tone down there when you just use it plain. Let's go back to this. This is kind of annoying to me. Very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water. I'm back. I have another sponge. I'm going to get this sponge wet. Ooh, I have dirty hands. Maybe don't want to make a huge mess. I'm gonna have to make a little mess. Maybe that kind of gives it texture. Can't even see any of this. Probably. Let me see. I am getting over a little cold, and so I apologize for all of the hacking. But that one kind of looks. I mean, it looks. Oh, I just took it off. So water does make it a little better, I think. Let's try it with this. That is very brown. That does not look like the tape. Okay, so that, what if I do this, make it streaky, and then add some water. That's a lot of water. but I love it. I love the way that looks. And just keep it on it. Not have it run all over the place. This is like taking it off. So this is brushed corduroy. I really like that color for this. Alright, so that's better. You can see that, right? Some splotchiness. Just took all the color off that one. Oopsie doopsie. That looks really good. What? I wonder if it'll dry nicely. I wonder if it'll dry like and just smear off. Will it stick to this magic tape? I like that. Okay, so I think that was a successful experiment. Let me set this aside to dry. We'll see how it dries. I'm not done yet because, surprise, surprise, I got the tape that was recommended on Amazon during my no spend January. And I'm not ashamed. I'm telling you all. Maybe, oh, and I got the little holder too. So, how does this work? Oh, it's just stuck in there. Let's see. Very easy, very simple. Did you see that? Okay, so the point of getting the holder is that it rips that jagged edge that we oh so love. Okay, so let me just do this is very clear. The magic tape is not so clear. I mean, I can't even see that. I don't know what I'm going to be even working with. It totally blends in. By the way, I'm just using a regular, one of those very inexpensive page protectors. But you can probably use any plastic and back of a sticker sheet. Anything that tape will come off of. You know, I didn't even test. Yeah, this comes off. Okay. Let's do another experimental sheet. So now that I have the right tape, I do not have the right ink, the recommended ink for this project. So you're supposed to have like liquid alcohol dropper ink, but I'm really loving this, and with the water, I think it's working out pretty good. We just have to see if the dry finished product works. Okay, Kitty wants in. Kitty is a little mad because I did not refill his food, and he almost died. You know, if you have a cat, you know what I'm talking about. Like, this is not a funny joke to a cat to have a dish that's almost empty, let alone completely empty. I really did my cat wrong this morning. He did not get his breakfast on time. His water was not clean. He's very particular about what he eats, how he eats, when he eats. If his water is clean, and as he should, but he is a little aggressive about it, I think. We can still maintain some manners and dignity. Oh, this is not as good. Is it too wet? Not enough ink? It's gonna really ink it. Maybe I should let it dry and then ink it again. Okay. That is not as good, but no, I can't collect it. I was gonna collect the water droplets. Maybe I can. Maybe I was being hasty. Comes off very yellow. It's a little too yellow for my taste, yeah. Maybe I could. Oh, that's not pretty. That's like gray. This one doesn't soak up very much. Ooh, why am I doing that? Don't do that. Maybe I'll put this on it. A little darker. I don't know. Am I messing it up? Yeah. I think I need to let it dry before I start adding stuff. Oh! That one didn't work out as good. So, like, honestly, if I'm just comparing right now, I like the magic tape with a bit of a frosty film to it better than the clear tape, which I bought a giant pack of. No, I'm sure it'll be better with the alcohol droppers. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed this little experiment that I'm doing. And you're good enough. You're special. You're wonderful. Don't change. Be the best you. I love you. Goodbye, guys.